Some part of Ghana woke up to darkness this dawn. I was affected as well. So if you are affected, in fact, I guess we are in this together. Now, early this morning, the Grid Company Limited, GRIDCo, issued a press statement. That's what we are going to discuss here right now on the most controversial comment. My name is Saiwanda. Do follow me and subscribe to the channel. Let's get chit-chatting, okay? Now, this morning around 4:30 a.m., I woke up to go to the washroom, and everywhere was just black like that. And then I was waiting for press statement. I know definitely now when there's a technical issue, when there's lights out, power outages, you either see a press statement from the Electricity Company of Ghana, or you see that from the Grid Company Limited. So there was a press statement today, early this morning, from GRIDCo. So I'll read that quickly. Now, system disturbance and power restoration update. The Ghana Grid Company Limited, GRIDCo, wishes to inform the general public that at approximately 4:30 a.m. today, Thursday, 20th August 2026, the national power system experienced a major fault on the Akosombo Volta transmission line. Now, let me explain this, okay? The power flow, okay? VRA does production, and then GRIDCo does transmission, and then the Electricity Company of Ghana does distribution, okay? So when there is a cut in this flow, your light gets to be affected. So it could come from GRIDCo, it could come from Electricity Company of Ghana, it could even come from VRA, okay? Now, these are technical issues. There's nothing, you can't do anything about it, all right? These are machines, so it could happen at any time, any point in time, okay? So now GRIDCo is saying that there was a major fault on the Akosombo Volta transmission line. So that's what actually caused the power outage. Now the fault resulted in the automatic tripping of the Akosombo generating units and some thermal generating plants as part of the system's protection mechanism to safeguard the integrity and the stability of the national interconnected transmission system. This consequently resulted in the loss of power supply to some parts of the country. Now, GRIDCo is a transmission sector, you know that. So when there is a technical issue, there's no power to be transmitted for ECG to distribute. So your homes would be affected. Now, immediately following the incident, GRIDCo engineers working in close coordination with the power sector agencies took steps to isolate the affected transmission line and commenced the safe and systematic restoration of the power system. Power supply has already been restored to some affected areas. The restoration efforts are progressing steadily to ensure that supply is restored to all remaining affected customers as quickly and safely as possible. Right. So if you have power now, is as a result of engineers working on it, who worked on it actually. So GRIDCo has actually salvaged the situation, and we have power now. GRIDCo regrets the inconvenience. Of course, there was an inconvenience. There was inconveniences. So imagine you have a visitor, or you invite somebody over, and the person stays overnight, only for you to get lights out at dawn. That is a big inconvenience. So GRIDCo, you better regret the inconvenience. Okay, that was just by the way. So GRIDCo regrets the inconvenience caused by the temporary outage and assures the general public that all relevant technical teams have been fully mobilized and working with agency to achieve complete restoration of the power system. All right, okay. So GRIDCo will continue to provide updates as further information becomes available, and appreciate the patience, understanding, and cooperation of the public as restoration of efforts continues. Okay, So that's a statement from GRIDCo. Anybody who was affected, GRIDCo says they apologize for the inconvenience that was caused. Now, so actually I picked this from the ECG's page, social media page on Facebook. Now let me get into the comments and see what people have been saying. So somebody says, don't worry, we know that Joma, oh come on, that's a political talk. And somebody says, are we to expect a new CEO Biomana? Then thanks for the update. I suggest that the intensive monitoring, maintenance, and restructuring programs be stepped up, as I have noticed several potential areas for improvement in some of the transmission lines and equipment. Show us why. Additionally, more sensors have been installed and linked to your system for easy and quick detection of these issues. Thank you. Well, thank you, Michael Aaron. And then Kwesi Jesse says that, what did you use to type this? Generator or power bank? Oh dear. Really? Okay. Then somebody says that, see a government that respects its citizens, not the one that inflicts them. So, I'm not reading that. Upper East region, dark and lovely. Okay, so like I said, GRIDCo's transmission goes to, I'm not sure Upper East region is. Upper East region is actually managed by GRIDCo, okay? The northern sector is managed by GRIDCo, so I'm not sure they should be affected by GRIDCo's transmission or whatever. No. Well, then it's a lie. The lights went out by before 4:30. Why are you typing from Ahmed? Let me know in the comment section. Every day, same issue. Africa is a real definition of hell. Ghana is just a corner of it. Okay. Charles Yatsewate. Frank Darling says, finally the letter has arrived. Okay, so thank you. So guys, do well to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.